The forbidden truth of human nature. Have you ever wondered why people lie, betray, worship, fight, and love the way they do? Why entire empires rise and fall, not because of facts, but because of human nature itself? Welcome to Toxic Psychology, the channel that doesn't just entertain your mind, it unlocks it. Today, we're diving into the laws of human nature. These are not random theories. They are the hidden codes that explain why humans act the way they do. Understand these laws, and you will see through every mask, influence every conversation, and hold the invisible strings of power. This knowledge is dangerous, and that's exactly why they don't want you to know it. Section 1. The Law of Irrationality. Why feelings always win. If humans were rational, the world would be perfect. But why then do people choose pain again and again? The truth is, humans are emotional creatures pretending to be logical. Politicians win elections by stirring fear, not presenting facts. Marketers sell dreams, not products. Even in relationships, decisions are made from feelings of attraction, insecurity, or fear of loss. Logic is an afterthought. If you want influence, don't waste time with facts. Instead, ignite emotions. Plant fear, and you'll drive obedience. Plant hope, and you'll build loyalty. Plant desire, and you'll make them chase you endlessly. Remember, rationality may win arguments, but emotions win control. Section 2. The Law of Narcissism. Everyone is addicted to themselves. Every human worships a secret god, and that god is themselves. People crave recognition, validation, and importance more than food or money. Even the most modest person secretly wants to be admired. This is the lever of control. When you feed someone's ego, you own them. Compliment not just what they are, but what they want to be. Mirror their words, reflect their values, and they'll feel like you're the only one who truly understands them. Kings, cult leaders, and social media influencers all thrive because they mastered this truth. Narcissism isn't a weakness. It's the core of human identity. And if you can play into it, you can bend anyone to your will. Section 3. The Law of Role-Playing. Life is a grand theater. Nobody shows their true self. The question is, can you see behind the mask? The world is a stage, and every human is an actor. They play the role of the loyal friend, the humble employee, the confident leader. But behind the mask hides insecurity, envy, and fear. If you learn to watch closely, the nervous twitch, the slip of the tongue, the momentary shadow in their eyes, you will see who they really are. And once you see it, you can predict and control them. But remember, to win, you must also play your role. Show strength to command respect, weakness to gain trust, mystery to spark obsession. Master the stage, and you master the crowd. Section 4. The Law of Compulsive Behavior, the Prison of Patterns. Why do people repeat the same mistakes even when they know better? Because behavior is not random, it is compulsive. People are slaves to patterns written deep into their subconscious. The man who always sabotages his career, the woman who keeps choosing toxic partners, the friend who never keeps promises. All of them are trapped in invisible loops. If you want control, study their past because it is the map of their future. When you predict their cycles, you can place yourself exactly where they will stumble and either save them or exploit them. People think they are free, but they are chained to their own history. Section 5. The Law of Envy. The silent poison. A friend's smile may hide it, but envy never dies. It only waits. Envy is one of the most dangerous forces in human nature. It doesn't shout, it whispers. People will secretly resent your success, your beauty, your wealth, or your influence, even while congratulating you. History is filled with betrayals fueled not by hate, but by envy. To survive it, never flaunt your victories openly. Instead, cloak your power, share credit, and disguise your advantages. But if you want to control someone, subtly trigger their envy, push their insecurities, and watch them sabotage themselves while you rise. Envy is a weapon, deadly when aimed at you, powerful when used by you. Section 6. The Law of Short-Sightedness. Why people can't see beyond today. People don't plan for the future, they trade it for the comfort of now. Humans are addicted to the present moment. They chase short-term pleasure, even if it destroys their long-term happiness. This is why people overspend, overeat, and stay stuck in toxic routines. Leaders, however, think in decades, not days. To control others, offer them immediate rewards while you plan the long game. Dangle quick results while you build empires. Because the truth is, most people cannot resist the temptation of now, and they will sell their future for it. Section 7. The Law of Defensiveness. Why people reject truth. Why do people get angry when you show them reality? Because truth is the greatest threat to the ego. Humans don't want the truth, they want comfort. Criticism, even when gentle, is seen as an attack. That's why most people never improve. Their ego blocks the medicine. But a master of psychology knows how to bypass this defense. Don't attack directly. Frame your truth as a story, a question, or a compliment. Hide advice inside flattery. Package criticism as curiosity, and they will swallow what they would normally resist. Influence doesn't come from force, it comes from stealth. Section 8. The Law of Generational Myopia, the Cycle of Repetition. Every generation thinks it is new, but history is repeating itself in disguise. From fashion to politics to war, humanity is a cycle on repeat. Each generation mocks the past, only to recreate it in a new form. Those who ignore history are doomed to be its victims, but those who study it become its masters. If you understand the cycles of culture, technology, and power, you can predict trends before they happen and position yourself ahead of the masses. The crowd sees the present. The wise see the eternal loop. Section 9. The Law of Mortality, the Shadow Behind Desire. Every action, every dream, every fear comes from one hidden truth. We are all going to die. Humans rarely face it directly, but mortality drives everything. The hunger for legacy, the chase for wealth, the search for love, all are ways to fight death. If you remind people of their limited time, you can make them desperate, impulsive, and driven. Scarcity creates urgency. When people feel the shadow of time, they act without hesitation. Mortality is not just an end, it's the engine of human nature. Section 10. The Law of Transcendence, the Escape from the Cage. If all humans are trapped by nature, is there a way out? Yes, through awareness. Most people are slaves to envy, fear, desire, and ego. But the rare few who see these laws clearly rise above them. They don't react, they choose. They don't chase approval, they create it. They don't follow cycles, they break them. These are the ones who achieve mastery, influence, and freedom. The laws of human nature are chains, but when you understand them, they become keys. The question is, will you remain a prisoner, or will you ascend? You've just uncovered the hidden codes of human behavior, the laws that shape the world in silence. Now the question is, will you use this knowledge to protect yourself, or to control others? The choice is yours. But remember, Those who ignore these laws remain victims of them, while those who master them rise above the crowd. If you want more forbidden truths like this, subscribe to Toxic Psychology, where we expose the secrets that most people are too afraid to face. The mind is the battlefield, and now you hold the weapon.